Hi everybody, this is Joe with Joe's Premium Firewood, bringing another fun-filled, exciting video. Today's video is my monthly inventory video. It's also my year-end video, or Happy New Year video. I am making this on December 31st, but you'll be seeing it on January 1st, 2021. If you're happy to see 2020 be done with, give an old boy a thumbs up. But we're gonna go back to the video here now. This right here is my brother's inventory, the self-proclaimed king of firewood. And if you watched the last inventory video I made, he had a ton of wood there, and he's been donating it to the homeless shelter encampment in Kalamazoo, Michigan. He's probably brought them over, probably close to 2 full cords here. Probably 1.5. You know, I would have probably paid him $400 for it, but he said somebody's got to keep them warm, so he's been donating it. But there's still quite a bit of wood here that he can sell to me, because I am his #1 customer, but he has his own customers. But I think it's down to about 4 or 5 cords there left. So that's it. And plus, I don't think it's quite dry yet, but the outside will be ready here soon. We'll go up and I'll show you what we're burning. Usually we just burn my rejects. My brother donated some wood too for the cause, and so those are actually somewhat normal pieces, but this is the junk we normally burn. Darren hooked me up with a bunch of these right here, these little chunks of black locust, and then this is more of the stuff that I do. Every time I run the splitter, I have one of these wheelbarrows out there, and then the pieces that get rejected, I go right into the wheelbarrow and we bring it up there. We got 5 wheelbarrows. But let's go over here. This is what I call bay #1. This is where I keep all my dry, ready to burn wood. Yes, these oak blocks still need to be split. This is about as full as I can get this, or that I want to go with it, just because of the avalanches we get. But I would say there's probably at least 5 full cord in there. If somebody came and said they wanted to buy all this, I'd probably tell them $2,000. Just in the walls alone is a cord, a full cord right here that's all stacked on the outside, and then all that in there. But anything that goes in here is dry, ready to burn. A lot of this here is locust, but ash, just whatever my suppliers can find in the woods that's ready to go goes into here. And then when they're splitting, when they throw some of the rejects right here, that'll go into our stove. Then over here, this is what I call bay #2. And this is starting to fill up. I would say most of this stuff is semi-seasoned hardwoods. There's a lot of oak in the back there, but this stuff won't be sold until the fall of 2021, just as it needs some time, because nothing will go in here. No more greenwood will go in here like what's on the back there, because that'll need more time. But it stays nice and dry in here like this. When you start seeing some of my other stuff that I got to sell, it's not going to be, you know, I'm dreading loading it into the truck if I have to sell it here in the wintertime. And I got all the stacked oak that Mike split and put in there. And right here, this is my bundle assembly area. There's my jig, an upside down chair. And then there's my bundle grade split wood that's ready to be made into bundles, although it's too cold right now. And then I got this bundle grade wood from Scotty. Looks like there's some cherry, sassafras, and ash in there, all dry, ready to go. And now that my sales have dropped, these are some of the projects I can do. I can get this all split and stacked in there and start preparing for the summer. Because summertime is my second busiest season. People are like, oh, winter, you must be swamped. No. Right now, I got 1 sale on the books. I did 2 deliveries, one on Monday, one on Tuesday. Didn't do a delivery yesterday. I was going to do a delivery today, but the guy said it's too icy where he wants the wood. So I don't have any orders right now. So I told Darren to hold off. I'm bringing wood because no money coming in means no money going out. But I do have enough money to buy 1 more load from him, which I'll probably do on Saturday. So people think winter's busy. It's not. It slows down. But that's fine by me. It's good. Then I can go out and do some actual cutting myself and make videos of that. Over here, this is where I keep my driest cherry. Darren just brought me these on Tuesday, and all those are dry except probably that one right there. And this is where the dry cherry goes. So once I sell this, then I can replace it with those. And as you can see, and this is a tree that I got from the live stream that I did with Darren. All cherry, all dry, ready to go. And speaking of live streams with Darren, with sales being so slow, if the weather works out right and everything works out right, I'm planning on going down there Sunday morning to live stream with Darren. So give her a thumbs up if you want to see that. We'll go down there and head into his honey hole. And hopefully it's not a train wreck like the last time, but you just have to watch and see. And then out here, this is mostly semi-seasoned oak. It should be ready. Should be ready by the fall. So this is where I do the customer's job of seasoning the wood, or that and bay number 2. But for as much as I sell, I can't dry it all, because it has to be stored in like single rolls like this, or inside bay number 1 or 2 to dry properly. There's another stack over there. That's 100% oak that I had Mike make for me. And right here, Darren, this is where I want Darren to start dumping his dry blocks. This is more firewood gold. Mostly, there might be some elm in there too. But I'm going to have him dump it there. And this is like the best way to season your wood. So if your customers are watching, take note and please order early so you can ensure that you have wood here. But all this wood right here is probably about $1,500. It's $2,000 right now for bay number 1. And I think in bay number 2, if I were to sell all that, I would ask for another probably $2,500. I think there's a little bit more in there right now. And then this is more of the firewood gold that Darren has brought me. There is a little bit of oak and other stuff in there. But I've just been splitting this right into the truck. I think now Darren has enough room. If he brings a load in here, he can get by that and dump that back there, because when he dumped that, he had to drive around the backside with just his truck and throw it out. But now enough of this pile's gone where he can just back in there and dump it. But this is a good spot. I like working in here. It's nice flat ground. This right here, this is my summer campfire wood with the buying from the riffraff. We almost got it full. You can see there's just a little bit right in here that needs to be filled up. And after I run to the store, I'm gonna come back and split. Most of these are dry, but some of them aren't. So I just told Darren just to put it right here. And after I split this will be about 90% filled up. It should be probably 25 face cord, maybe once it's all done. 20, 25, somewhere in there. And right here, this is where I keep my restaurant grade cherry. The one restaurant that buys cherry from me, this is their storage. They buy from me. With the pandemic, they're only buying about once every 12 weeks. It used to be like once every 6 to 8 weeks. But this is the next spot I'm going to load from, because I'll load from there, and then there, and then there, and just kind of load the oldest stuff first. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the truck here real quick. We're going to go on a road trip and show you the rest of my inventory. And we're also gonna check the mileage. We always like checking the mileage of my truck. People keep thinking it needs to be replaced. Let's see, what do we got? 317. Yep. People told me it never make it to 300. Should we go for 400,000, guys? All right. Yeah, we got a couple inches of snow, and then yesterday it rained. Now it's freezing cold and everything turned to ice. There's my first pile of boiler wood. That's not much. Then right here we got a bunch of shagbark hickory that Herb brought me. I actually prepaid him for one more load to fill up my dock sections here, but they got enough to last them through February right now. And then this stuff will probably last them into July. So if he brings me another load, just like these blocks right here, get them through the summer. But these are bundle grade. You don't see a shagbark hickory this nice. Bundle grade, or not boiler wood, but meat smoking wood. Then right here is some more boiler wood that I have here, one of my stacks. You know, people ask me the price, how much I sell the cord, and I'm just like, no, I'll come and charge you by, you come pick it up, I'll charge you by the stack, or $60 a truckload. I got a lot of it down here too. There's a big pile there. And then right here is a pile. You see that one right there. All this, you know, all the junk. Don't need to be burning pretty wood in your boiler. Ain't that right, Saw Surgeon? Back 40. But then down here, I've been selling quite a few bundles. That's where my roadside or driveway stand is. And I've been selling about 2 or 3 of those bundles a week, or probably about 4 a week. And I think it's the same people that are buying from me. And down here in my driveway storage area, the power line storage area, it's where I keep, this is all hickory right here. That stuff is I think Mike and Zach's with that in August, so it's not quite ready. I got a few blocks right there that need to be split. This pile right here is my oldest hickory that Jeff split this summer. I had a guy come and pick up half a truckload the other day, so it's down just a little bit, but I keep that tarp on there so I don't have to deal with it being all frozen like that. You know, like what I was saying on day one, coming and loading this would be a major pain in the butt right now. This is oak that Herb brought me. He said it was dry. I feel it was it's more like semi-season, so I've been putting on the back of loads of customers that I know won't get to it, and it goes on the bottom. And he had brought me like 3 cords of it, and that's what's left. And then all this is hickory right here. I won't get into that this year. It's gonna dry, although it's probably gonna get mushroom, fungus and mushrooms on it. I guess that's how it happens, the way I store it out here, because there's a lot of shade. So, but there is quite a bit here. I would say I have about 2 years supply of hickory, unless I pick up new customers right now. And then over here, this is my my long cut stuff that Darren, I bought from Darren the other day. You seen in the video, and then he brought some more of it down here the other day. I'd say this is at least an oversized truckload. Let's see, he started another row. I'm not sure why I didn't fill in that area, but it's too late now, and I think my customer will probably buy this before the end of this winter. But it's pretty good stuff. Like I say, it's all black locust. Just like this black locust right here. This is a green stuff I cut last month, back in November, and I have a customer that already said he wants it in the springtime, and then he can do the drying to it. I'll just bring the splitter down here and split it into the truck. Right here is some boiler wood. I have been splitting. I had a massive pile down here, the King of Firewood I bought from him, and I've been slowly mixing it in or filling up by the house, or sending it to customers who order early. And when I split it and I end up getting boiler wood, that goes right there. And then Darren had brought me these. These are real nice bundle grade black, but it's green, and I didn't want it up at the house. So I got a customer that I know will like that. So this pile just needs to be split. And hopefully that enough people that said they're going to buy early from me, if they do, and in March and April, I can start getting orders and filling it. This is where it's going to come from, and then they'll have 6-8 months to dry it, hopefully in a better drying situation than I can provide there. And over here, this is more long cut stuff, but this stuff's green. So, and as I go through those piles there, I throw out all the pieces that are over 18 inches, and then it'll go in here. I'll fill up this row. Anytime I come across dry stuff, I'll put it down there. So, all right, guys, thank you for making it to the end. I really do appreciate it. Once again, Happy New Year. Check out some of these videos that you may have not seen before. We'll see you guys at the next one.